Hi, this is Tim of the 1916 Company. Welcome and thanks for logging on. If you love this watch, email us tmosso@the1916company.com for purchase pricing and availability questions concerning this watch. Today we are discussing a beautiful Breguet retailed back in 2018 in white gold. You're looking at the Breguet 7147, a spectacular model from the Classique collection. It's 40 millimeters in diameter, ultra thin, 6.7 millimeters thick. From lug tip to lug tip, 47.9 millimeters with a 21 millimeter spacing between the lugs. On my wrist, which is 16 centimeters in circumference, this enamel dialed wonder is ultra slim, almost lower than the hair on my wrist. It'll slide underneath any cuffs. Now, the specific lug style used by Breguet does cause them to wear a little bit large. I recommend you think of this almost more as a 41 or a 42 in terms of how it sits. So I can recommend it for a wrist of 15 centimeters circumference if your wrist is super flat. Normal wrist profile is going to want to stop at my size, 16 centimeters circumference being the general lower limit for this watch, and that's entirely down to the way the lugs are shaped. There's your over the top, there's your cuff shot, and here's your down the barrel. The strap is high grade. You can see medium rectangular scale alligator leather and fairly symmetrical scale profiles, a high grade cut of the animal. It's a folded edge strap with a monotone stitch, a little bit of stuffing to give it volume, calfskin on the bottom. You can see it is a Breguet factory strap in very good condition, not perfectly brand new, but very, very good. There's no crimping or gouging on the alligator side. We have a buckle in white gold to match the case. We have a welded lug case. So welded on lugs are a high-end sort of low volume manufacturing method used to make really artisanal cases where there's a sharp break between the lug and the case, and it does take quite a bit of art to be able to weld them together without creating a hopeless situation, and then use a file to remove whatever remaining gathered material from the weld is present at the junction, and the result is this super sharp break. We've got a cold rolled coined case. It's another old-fashioned way of making a case if you want to coin the profile, with the mid case defined by the overlapping flange of the case back in the bezel. If you look carefully, you can see that there are little case knife slots in the flank for the watchmaker when he opens this watch up. Taking a look at the way the strap attaches to the case, you can see a combination of screws, bars, and then a set screw on the bottom. A very robust system that makes it sure, tight, and secure against accidental release. I've seen a lot of spring bar disasters, and this prevents that. Costs a bit more. You can also see that the buckle itself is attached to the strap using screws and bars. The dial is lovely. It's made of grand faux enamel, so starting with a gold base, up to 12 layers of enamel applied, some clear, some white, fired repeatedly, so it's called grand faux, big flame, and the firings occur at 800 degrees Celsius, and during that period, the material can crack, can fracture, can even explode. So rejection rates with enamel, they used to be quite high. They're not as high anymore, though the process still requires an artisan's hand, and it is laborious and time-consuming solely on the basis of applying the material and firing it. It just takes a long time to achieve high quality enamel. And there is a difference, because when you get close to really good enamel, it looks glassy. Whereas when you get close to, say, Seiko Presage enamel, you're going to find that there's more of a chalk-like texture. Well, this is the good stuff. We've got Breguet-style Arabic numerals, and then you can see there's a little track outboard for following your minutes. We have fired steel Breguet-style hands and a lollipop counterweighted Lancet-style seconds hand, though you may not be able to see it on camera. The secret signature, the etching on the dial, this is the most secret signature I've ever encountered on a modern Breguet. Normally they're fairly easy to see, more of a design feature than an actual anti-counterfeiting feature, whereas here you can barely even see it. Between the cannon pinion and the 3, it's literally right there. I'm pointing to it. I can't even see it with my eye, but I scoped this out, and at certain angles to the light, you can see the signature. The watch, on its reverse side, features what Breguet calls the caliber 502. To be perfectly precise, it's the 502.3 SD, and it's based on the Breguet P71, a 1970s era three-quarter style rotor that's somewhere between a micro rotor and a center rotor, and that it's as thin as a micro rotor, but it has a much larger rotor for better winding efficiency. You can see that the rotor itself in white gold has also been cut on a lathe, which is a great look. Stripes on the bridges, mirrored bevels, polished screw heads with chamfered slots in circumference. There's some engine turning on the base plate. One of the features used to make it as thin as it is, we have this open barrel. You can see the mainspring coiled, 35 joules adjusted to a superb superlative 6 positions, one more than a chronometer standard, and then a 45-hour automatic winding power reserve. You can see a free-sprung balance with recessed screws for fine timing adjustment, and though you can't quite tell what material the hairspring's made out of, it is made out of silicone to give the watch robust anti-magnetic qualities as well as resistance to temperature-induced timing drift. Interesting to see, on a big brand, we have the use of KIF shock protection rather than Edishock or Incablock. And then we have lovely engravings in the bridges, and the bevels, in every case, do not fail to please. All this 30 meters water resistant, so okay, you don't want to take it swimming, but in every other regard, outstanding. You can also see from the warm tone of the case back that this is gray gold, the best type of white gold, the kind that doesn't need plating and rhodium. Reach out to Team Mosso at the 1916company.com for purchase and pricing details.